I've been an NCMA member now since 2009, so 11 years. And my first exposure to NCMA was through a coworker at work. He held a committee chair position on the local board, and he'd been telling me about how he was a part of NCMA, and his role on the board was to put on this event called an NES, or a National Education Seminar. And it was fantastic. And so when I left that day, I knew I was already hooked. Here's a story I'll share with you. So in 2013, I graduated from NCMA's Leadership Development Program. It's called CMLDP by its acronym, which stands for Contract Management Leadership Development Program. And in the program, one of our key assignments was to write a 6-page research paper. I knew nothing at the time about process improvements, and especially in contract management, because I'd only been in the industry for just a few years. But when I was finished with the paper and I graduated from the program, my paper was selected to be published in NCMA's CM magazine. So if I fast forward a few years, at the end of 2016, I had an opportunity to interview for my first management position. And midway through the interview, I was asked about my ideas on process improvement. I pulled out that copy of the CM magazine from back in December of 2013, and I opened up the magazine to my article. And again, this is in the middle of my interview. And immediately I went into my article explaining how I would start identifying process improvement areas and how I would look to see if there were key stakeholders that would buy into the ideas and what needed to happen to actually put the ideas into practice. To finish the story, it did work. I was offered the job, I accepted the position, and I've been in that role now for the past couple of years. You're not in this career journey alone. There are literally thousands of us out there, and we're all working through the same types of topics. We're all wondering how we're going to implement the newest, greatest government requirements. And we're all wondering what's next in our careers. And this is where NCMA comes in, and it's where they add so much tremendous value. They bring us all together, where we get a chance to meet others in similar roles, and they give us a forum to help educate one another. Whether you being the instructor or you're in the audience learning and growing as an individual. NCMA has brought that for me, and I know it could do it for you as well.